Hello everyone, and welcome to another Company Heroes 2 replay cast. My name is ATR, and today we're gonna have ourselves a 1v1 on Kholodny Ferma Winter. Our heroes today are going to be RtN.momo4sho, playing as the Soviets in the blue. And his opponent in the red is going to be Sniper, playing as the Ostir or Ferma faction in the red. And true to his name, Sniper got himself a sniper right off the bat. No MG, no nothing. He is going straight for that Wehrmacht sniper. Sorry, I was putting a hotkey on that. And yeah, following it up with some Grens, since of course he did have to go for tier 1. But yeah, so up in the northern fuel point, we have the pilots getting engaged by conscripts. The conscripts, we saw them Ura forward, getting themselves into the point, making sure that nobody can cap it. And the pilots are going to try to delay as much as they can. They have taken some damage, well, a lot of damage, down to 2 health, or 2 men, really low in health. Sniper is now on the field, getting some shots as much as it can. 2 shots so far. The pilots are forced to evacuate, and they're going to have to retreat, otherwise they would die. And the conscripts continue to move around, 1 squad popping inside the house, and the sniper able to get some shots into the men inside. There goes another shot, down to 5. Conscripts Ura forward. The sniper cloaks itself into the brush, and will take another shot before it retreats, or moves out of the way. Well, they Ura forward. The Grand Squad trying to catch that conscript squad on the push, I suppose. Sniper cloaking itself very close to the conscripts. Conscripts getting shot in the back. Down to 2 men. Very aggressive here for Momo. Not quite paying off. The Ura not allowing the conscripts to shoot. Remember that when you hit Ura, your squad is actually running, so it doesn't like shoot on the move, even if it is in front of it. Like, it's just dashes forward full speed and tries to close the distance. So because of that, Sniper was able to get out of that engagement without any damage taken. Conscript squad down to 1 man. Lucky to even be alive. But, well, let's see if Momo can gather himself. So Momo4sho pretty much pushed off the southern map. We see the Grand Squad going for the cutoff. Pretty painful there, as the fuel point will be cut off, or is already cut off, really. And in the north, we do have some Grens moving around with the sniper for support. We have conscripts moving around as well, capturing for Momo. And Momo has gone for only 3 conscripts and then is taking up to tier 1. It's interesting. I mean, again, nothing bad about it or anything. Usually, though, you do see tier 1 coming out a lot earlier, I guess. But, I mean, there's really nothing wrong with doing it this way. I mean, it's still fine. It's just, yeah, I mean, it's just usually, I mean, whenever I've been seeing it here, you see tier 1 going down pretty much at the beginning of the game. But again, it's only 3 minutes in. Like I said, there's nothing bad about that, and we'll see what he ends up building from that. He's going to go for the scout car. That's a great choice, especially with the sniper on the field, making it possible for Momo to chase down that sniper and kill it off if it catches it in a bad position. Does have that shock factor there as soon as it hits the field, so it could potentially catch a sniper. Momo knows that the sniper's on the field right now. He's actually getting sniped in that house. We see a combat engineer squad pushing forward, getting right on top of those Grens. The Grens will be taking some damage, but the sniper should be able to clear off any threat right here. Sniper continues to get some shots into the house. More kills, down to 2 men, and we see the conscripts pushing forward. Penal Battalion also getting built for Momo4sho, so he is going to be utilizing his tier 1 to, well, can't really say a great effect right now, but at least he's going to be utilizing it, you know, more than just the scout car. So scout car in the field, combat engineers popping in. The combat engineers not getting upgraded with the flamethrowers just yet. We'll see what the case is. I mean, the munitions were not quite there when he put the squad inside, but it is there now, so he could go ahead and get the upgraded if he wanted to. But it looks like he is actually just leaving the scout car back and awaiting, trying to bait that sniper. Sniper is currently up in the north, holding fire for Mr. Sniper, the sniper. You can see right there, look, sniper. and yeah, so I guess he kind of smells that that's going to be coming, so decides to hold off. Not going to be going too bold, too deep. Down south, Pio squad retreating as conscripts pushes forward, and I just remembered, and I was going to say it, but I completely forgot it, and I was actually going to say it on the last game. I apologize for not having a game out on Monday. I did actually record a game, and it's there, but I left it uploading overnight, and it never uploaded. It just stopped at like 35% and wouldn't proceed. I tried uploading it again after that, and it just wouldn't go. So I'm going to have to re-render the video and try uploading it at a later time. So sorry about that, but yeah, I tried, guys. This time it wasn't me being lazy. I legitimately tried, and you know, YouTube just said, "Fuck you, you're not getting a video today." Anyways, up in the north, Penal Battalion getting rifle grenaded to the face, forced to retreat. Down south, we saw a conscript squad getting caught by the MG, as we do have an MG on the field for sniper. And we have the scout car now revealed as it engages some troops. Trying to go for the sniper. The sniper is there, but there is a Grand Squad in the way. Sniper taking some shots. Looks like at the scout car itself, the men inside are getting taken off. Conscript squad now taking the brunt there as the sniper continues to shoot. 15 kills to its name. Veterans who want acquired now has the possibility of double tapping. Oh, and it gets a great double tap right there as the squads clump up, getting themselves pinned down, or well, not pinned down, but stunned. Penal Battalion trying to focus down the sniper. The sniper is taking some shots there by the SVTs, but the Penal Battalions are taking a lot of damage themselves. Sniper does get satchel charged. Oh, can he move out of the way in time? Yes, he does. Nice attempt there by Mr. Momo, but the sniper is just too quick, too nimble. Scout car did take a Faust to the ass. Loses his engine, or, well, damages it. You know, you can't actually lose the engine, essentially, with a destroyed engine. But the combat engineers do pop out and retreat. The scout car is going to crawl its way back to base and hope to stay alive, hoping that nothing moves up to catch them. And we do have 2 Penal Battalions on the field for Momo. So Momo going very heavy on the infantry. Still, you know, it's almost man for man. MG being the difference, I suppose, there. And Sniper being very passive with this MG. Just puts it in the center, wanting to lock down a little bit of territory. We do see Tier 2 having gone down for Mr. Sniper, getting himself that 222. The 222 from Tier 2. Going to be trying to catch that scout car and eliminate it, making sure that his sniper has no real threats on the field. Med bunker going to be going down for the... Well, actually, no. Huh. Who healed him? Huh. So I'm assuming a Grand Squad utilized that. Sniper is back to full strength, so pretty cool. Conscript squad trying to make its way up to the north, just getting sniped as they move across the open field. This is a mistake there by Momo. He can actually lose the squad very easily. Does manage to get some shots off on the sniper, trying to basically catch it out of position. Get some good damage on it. Can he actually finish him off? He is going to volley it right here with the Penal Battalions. More damage goes through, bringing it down to less than half health, but it makes it out of there. It's a strong guy. Scout car up in the north, trying to backpedal as the 222 engages it. The 222 will be taking out the scout car very easily. Not doing too much damage to it, but it manages to keep the conscript squad alive, which I suppose maybe Momo was deciding was the more important thing. Tier 3 going down for Momo. Up in the north, the Penal Battalion retreating as it got engaged there by those Grens. Second Penal Battalion did retreat a little bit earlier, down to 1 man, so it stays alive, and the conscripts up in the north taking some damage there to the 222, but the base sector MGs are getting some shots in there and forcing that scout car to back off. Conscripts in the far south, at least Momo has managed to capture the entire south. It is, of course, very fragile in the way that it's connected, but he at least has that. And at the almost 10-minute marks, the victory points are a non-issue, 476 to 447, so really anybody's game at this point. T70 getting built for Momo. Not a lot on the field for Sniper that he can utilize to deal with it. The 222 can do some damage, but it just as well dies very quickly. And we saw Combat Engineer Squad getting eliminated there to a grenade. And a nice pickup there for Sniper. Blizzard going to be hitting us. Down south, Conscript Squad engaging the Pios as they set themselves up in some heavy cover. Sniper moving down south, now Veteran C2 acquired, 24 kills to its name. The Conscripts down south will die as the Sniper just continues to pick them off one by one. Conscripts do need to retreat. We do have a T70 on the field. It looks like he's trying to hold off, trying to give himself enough time. Grand Squad catching the T70 on the move. The Sniper is now going to be the target here. Faust goes off. getting the damage on the engine. The sniper is being focused right now by the T-70, but the heavy cover is not allowing it to very effectively get any hits in there. Sniper trying to play a ring around the the destroyed tank. Manages to cloak itself behind that heavy cover, holding fire, allowing it to stay alive, but the T-70 spots it. Grand Squad trying to get another Faust off on it. The 222 may actually be enough to finish it off. There goes the shots. Down gonna go the T-70. A big mistake there for Momo. He got too greedy, and he didn't even kill the sniper. Yeah, jeez. So at this point, I don't actually see Momo winning this. Very difficult to come back from this situation. Already lost his scout car, which not that big a deal. I mean, would have been nice if the scout car actually got a kill, but you know, you can lose it and it's not the end of the world. Then you spend the resources to tech and get yourself a quick T-70, and it goes down to a 222 of all things. Yeah. I understand why he wanted to take out the sniper. I think he would have been better served maybe trying to go on the hunt for the 222 instead. Pack-on has been brought into the field for the sniper, so he's not going to be able to even attempt that again. Otherwise, he's going to get killed very quickly. And the Pio squad down south is not going to be capturing all territory. Does decap the victory point and then goes for the cutoff, making sure no resources get, well, any resources. No sectors give resource, including that fuel. Up in the north, the fuel will be capped by Momo, so he at least still has some means or modes of resource. Medics getting produced there for Momo. Looks like he wants to have his squads up to full strength. Now, here is the situation where, I mean, it's always good to get medics, but not as important in this matchup right here. I mean, it's always good. I mean, regardless. I'm just saying the impact of them is going to be a little bit less impactful because of the sniper. So it doesn't matter what hell your units have, the sniper's just going to one-shot them. So still, obviously, you do want to have your squads at the highest amount of health possible, so that you don't have a squad like this where it's 6 men at half strength, meaning that with an engagement they're going to go down quickly, and well, adding the sniper on top of that is just not going to help. So you could very quickly, in a blink of an eye, see a squad get wiped because they were very low in health. So yeah, I mean, getting medics, always good. Get your medics. Medics are good. But like, again, I'm just saying stuff. That's what I do. I bleh. I vomit stuff out of my mouth. Anyways, down south, Grand Squad engaging a Penal Battalion, getting some good kills there out in the open as they close the distance. Penal Battalion does have a flamethrower, so as soon as it is able to throw that damage, it is able to do a lot of damage to the Penal Battalion. Penal Battalion is down to 3 men, but the Grens are down to 3 as well. However, the Grens are stronger man per man, but the flamethrower can be the big equalizer here, getting another kill, down to 2 men. Conscript Squad behind them, getting a flank shot there on the Grens. Grens down to 1 man. It's a very healthy 1 man, however, so I believe he will make it out of there. Conscript's trying to chase it down, trying to get as much damage as they can in it, but I don't think they're going to be able to kill it off. Nope, manages to get itself out of there, and away it goes. They Ura forward, getting in range for another volley. Oh, nice pickup there for Momo. Going for the snipe and getting the kill. Being strong and brave paid off. Su-76 getting built for Momo. More sensible choice there from his tier 3. Should help him out against that 222. And the artillery barrage is always very sweet. Hell, it could even potentially pick up the sniper if it gets a nice shot in there. So the conscript's forced to retreat as the Su-76 pushes forward. Su-76 catching the sniper there out in the open. It is currently set to prioritize vehicles, so not going to get too many shots off in there, but the artillery barrage does go off, trying to catch the sniper, but it does not manage to do so. Still, it is Su-76. It's able to withstand a decent amount of damage and gets a shot off on the 222, bringing it to an end. Back at base, we do see Sniper building more Grens. Looks like he may have lost one, or did he always only have 2? And I'll go ahead and put a note on that, and I'll catch it. And you probably already saw it if he did actually lose one. So before the 15-minute mark, he built a Gren, so let's see if he actually had more than 2, which is an easy thing to do. So anyways, Su-76 retreating, moving back to the base as Grens move around, not being able to do too much to it, but you know, they could Faust it, potentially. Needs a little bit of repairs there, as it takes a little bit of skirmish damage, but not too much. Sniper still on the field, 34 kills to its name. We have been seeing snipers performing rather well. Not because they're too strong, I don't think. It's just because those clicks controlling it have been superb in these games. Combat Engineers moving up north, catching that pack gun, but with an MG nearby for support. I mean, Combat Engineers aren't really going to be able to do too much. Su-76 still only prioritizing vehicles, so it's making sure that it doesn't get surprised. Do we have any tech back? Yeah, we do have Tier 3 down for Sniper. Hasn't built anything from it just yet, which is a bit surprising, but not too much. I can only assume he's going to go for the Panzer IV General Combat Tank. Who knows? Conscripts down south getting overwhelmed here by Grants, get themselves shot up as they lingered there a little bit too long. Su-76 getting a barrage into the house in front, not managing to do too much as it's actually hitting in front of the house. The Penal Battalion almost puts itself in harm's way as it is very close to this spread range. But the MG42 is still forced off of the house. The house has taken more than half its health and damage, so, you know, something to potentially worry about. Su-76 no longer prioritizing vehicles. And the Penal Battalion's coming up for a flank on the Grants. The Grants are forced to retreat. Penal Battalions could have stopped a little bit earlier, getting some more damage in there on the Grants, but not going to be able to finish them off. Flamethrower bursts will go off, but it's not going to be nearly enough damage. Not at all. Conscripts capturing that victory point down south. 429 for Momo, 384 for Sniper. So Momo at least has that. You know, he has bled Sniper a little bit more and is currently in the lead, but it's not that big a lead. I mean, it's less than 50 points even, so yeah, I mean, again, victory point wise, it's pretty much anybody's game. Up in the far north, we do see a shock troop squad on the field for Mr. Momo as he selects his doctrine. That is the shock rifle frontline tactics. MG42 catching the squad, getting smoked in the face, so it is unable to continue to shoot. Combat Engineers trying to go for the flank, but the squad retreats. And we see Penals in the center moving up to the north to help out in the field. Down south, the conscript squad is capturing as we have a Pioneer squad. Sorry, wow. Going behind the lines, it did manage to decap the fuel, and it looks like it's going to go for the cutoff? Where is it going? Wow. What is this Penal Battalion doing? Well, Panzer IV is getting built. Wow, these headphones are horrible. I found a pair of well, I mean, I don't know if this happens everywhere. I'm assuming nowadays that happens everywhere, but at least here, if any of you have ever gotten on a bus, and I don't mean like, you know, standard bus, you know, in the city, like an actual traveling bus to go, you know, out of state or to a different city, traveling in bus, you know, you have a lot of times you can watch entertainment and movies and such, so they actually give you headphones. I found one of those pairs from the last time that I traveled, so I'm actually able to hear the game now. But these are really fucking uncomfortable. my ears started to hurt right now because they have like that very, very thin layer of like foam for the protection, and that's about it. Because they're very shitty. The actual sound quality is horrible. But I mean, as long as I can actually listen to what's going on in the game, I don't particularly care how good it sounds, as long as it actually comes out, you know, the proper sound goes through the video, which it does. But yeah, like I found one of those bus headphones, and that's what I'm using. The worst quality headphones you can imagine. That's what I'm using right now. Anyways, Penal Battalion in the north retreating. We do see the Panzer IV as expected. We saw a something hit there. What was that? Do we have a mortar? No, we don't have a mortar. I don't actually know what that was. Is that a mine? Or was it a satchel trench? Penal Battalion's satchel? No, I don't think it did. Oh well. Maybe it was just a grenade from the shock troop squad since it's also retreating, but I don't know. Anyways, yeah, Panzer IV did get built for Sniper, currently moving up around in the north. The Sniper for Sniper did die, which I completely missed, so let me go ahead and write that down so you already saw when that happened. It happened before the 20-minute mark, but he did build himself. Yeah, it's actually a mecha sniper. He built himself another sniper, which is currently on the field. 4 kills so far, so not too many, but, you know, it's still going to be a threat there. He's not going to let that factor go away. Panzer IV, though, does manage to catch the Su-76 out of position and eliminates it very handily. And, yeah, bad news for Momo. Penal Battalion retreating from the north as the north completely falls to the Ostir. Conscripts moving around in the center, MG42 catching them as we see a combat engineer squad trying to get the flank on that MG42. MG42 turning itself around. Conscripts out in the open, managing to break the suppression and move forward. Gonna get right on top of that MG. The conscripts could move into the house, but they decide to just get themselves into heavy cover by the wall and force the retreat of the MG. Combat engineers moving up, gonna get crushed. Oh, they actually retreat right at the last second and do not get crushed. They're gonna get shot up here. May actually lose maybe one? No? Nah, it looks like they're gonna be fine. And the Panzer IV backs off. Momo does have access to those heavy tanks. He now has access to the, actually no, he's, there we go. And now has access to the IS-2. Does, of course, need more fuel to get that, but I'm assuming that Momo is just gonna be waiting on that. Could do with building himself a an AT gun. However, he did decide to go the fragile route, which is tier 1, tier 3. So because he does not have access to tier 2, that Panzer IV actually has free reign right now. Sniper maybe doesn't notice that, but the Panzer IV could just simply waltz all the way up to the base. There is of course satchels and AT guns that AT grenades, sorry, that he has to deal with, but I mean, nothing really severe, really. Second sniper, 4 kills so far. That's a long way to go to fill the shoes of its deceased comrade, but you know, not too bad. Pyos with sweeper, managing to spot some mines. Mines could get removed. Conscripts in the north, not able to do too much. 402 to 316, so sniper still getting bled more. Momo almost had a 100-point lead, or maybe he did get it at one point, but now the difference is reducing, I suppose. Penal battalions going into the center, pushing away that Pio squad before it decaps the point, making sure that that southern field is still connected. And we see Grants moving around there. Panzer IV moving up behind the penal battalions, forcing them to retreat once again as they do not have any cover whatsoever. Again, sniper could actually push up and do a little bit of damage here. Maybe do take out some tech or something like that. Doesn't really matter considering that we know that Momo is just going to be relying on the call-in. Very close to that that IS-2. He has the manpower. He's just waiting on the fuel. Needs 10 more fuel. And with the resource, it just means it's going to be another minute. Ground squad engaging combat engineers down south. They did manage to decap the point, and we're currently capping. Combat engineers will die if they just stand there and retreat. May still die as there's LMGs shooting at them in both directions. Can they make it out of there? Down to 2 men, down to 1. LMG bursts continue to go off. Combat engineer taking some extra damage there, but it looks like it's barely going to make it out of there. Penals and everything pretty much retreating. Everybody back to base. Conscripts from the south retreating as well. Mines getting sweeped, although it doesn't look like sniper is actually sweeping. It's just moving forward, making sure that nobody gets hit. The mine in the center did not get swept and could actually hit something, but we are now 5 fuel away from Momo getting his IS-2. Will that be enough? Will it be what he needs? Maybe. I mean, there's only a Panzer IV on the field, but something tells me we are going to be looking at elite troops getting popped. Still needs a little bit more. Needs 17 command points to get that Tiger Ace. So maybe not, but... oh, shit. Another sniper died. God damn it. I'm so bad. What was this? 24 minutes? So yeah, the second sniper dies. As we see another sniper getting produced there for sniper. So sniper lifts his snipers. And yeah. So you see another push here for Momo. Pretty much doomed to fail from the very beginning. Runs into incendiary rounds from an MG. Everybody gets suppressed. Penal battalion is forced to retreat. The conscripts getting suppressed but crawling out of the way. And we now see the IS-2 getting called in onto the field. So Momo gets set for essentially a last push of sorts. We'll see if it actually works out. Second Panzer IV is getting built for sniper. You see the Panzer IV pushing forward. The AT gun is behind it, so the pack gun can do a lot of damage to the IS-2. The IS-2 is pushing forward, and we shall see. Oh, nasty hit here as a... what was that? Conscript squad goes down in the house as it gets collapsed on top of it. Panzer IV trying to move out of the way. The Pack Gun getting some good damage in there on that IS-2. The Pack Gun now moving back. Oh, hitting that Teller mine, which was expertly placed there by Sniper. Pack Gun turns itself around, and the IS-2 will be going down, and that will spell the end of the game for Momo4sho. Pack Gun really unable to do too much here to the IS-2 as it's just bouncing the armor, but Panzer IV moves itself behind, getting some shots on the rear. Should be able to finish off this IS-2 that is unable to actually hit the Pack Gun. IS-2 still alive, still whiffing shots, and there goes a nice penetration to the front, and down goes the IS-2. GG, well played by Momo, as all his troops get eliminated in balls of fire and flame, and the game comes to an end. Let's move away from that annoying sound and go to another annoying sound. Well, we'll have to look into something else. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the game. If you have any positive or negative remarks, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. If you have any replays you want to send me, go ahead and send them to the email that I will put in the description. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.